Hey Aries, how's it going? I'm doing these things in a different order, right? Because you guys very often kind of get your full reading, and by the time I get to Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, I've run out of upload time and they get lumped together. So I've done some of those ones first this week, hope you don't mind. But here we go with Aries, three card tarot spread for the sign of Aries in this reading, which I am doing. Excuse me, in the same week that Mercury retrograde post-shadow actually finally completely ends, and we've got the full moon in Aquarius this week. So what is the first card in this spread, please? Let's put the other ones out of the way. It is the Knight of Swords. And here he is. Now, this character offers a lot of actual practical hands-on protection. Not necessarily hands-on, actually, but you know what I mean. He's there in your life, willing to help. He's the Knight of Swords, so he's air sign energy, basically. Libra, Aquarius, and a Gemini energy. That's people around you, or possibly even within your own chart. Maybe, Aries, this is you thinking seriously about things generally. Because he is a very serious character, the Knight of Swords, and he does need to be persuaded that whatever you're enlisting his help with is actually something practical, something positive, and something that really is going to help people out there in the world. Okay, so really what he's saying, what it's saying in this reading when this card comes up is you need to get your ducks in a row. Fine old English expression there, but you need to kind of be sure you're headed in a direction, not just that suits you at the moment, but that's actually going to be doing something of value for the future. This card is kind of, don't just do what you think you've got to do in the here and now with no thought for tomorrow. This really is about don't stop thinking about tomorrow, as the song says. Go have a quick drink of tea when I say things like that, because I fear going off the point a bit. But there's another thing, so you've got to keep on point with the Knight of Swords, because he really is about getting things done in quite a big way. Yeah, because that really is what the swords are sort of more or less about. A lot more to do with decision making in so many ways, I suppose. But here, as I quite often see with the swords, it's actually about the progress. It's what progress is going to happen, because the Knight of Swords is ready to go. His horse is on the move already, and he does suggest and he does offer a lot of progress. So get your thoughts in a row. Make sure you're doing what you genuinely believe is going to be good. We're moving into Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light deck here. Where is the box? Here it is. This one. And I love these. Well, I love all cards. I'm a cardaholic. What can I do? So let's say, tell us more, please, Kyle Gray, about the Knight of Swords in this spread for the sign of Aries. Tell us more, please, about Knight of Swords. And what we've got is Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality, so stay focused. Now that really deepens it a fair bit, because the Knight of Swords, as I was saying, is all about kind of making sure that you know where you're headed and that your ideas are actually taking you somewhere that you want to go. And here she is saying, stay focused. And because it says your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality, I would say actually that not that this is about to happen, not even that it's just starting to happen in most cases, but in most cases, Aries, I feel that it's happened already. Looking at Isis here, she is very, very focused indeed, and that focus has served her well, because now so many millennia after the original Isis, she is known all over the world. In the time before Jesus, there were many sort of different aspects of the religion of Isis. She really is a very, very powerful character in ancient mythology. The Romans were keen on it, and we've got something in London. I think we've got some kind of, I can't remember what it is, but London itself is actually based on the cult of Isis. That was the goddess when London first came about in Roman times. Okay, right, there's a little history lesson there. How dull is that? Let's not make it dull. Let's make it interesting. And let us say, what is the next card in this spread for the sign of Aries, please? And it is the Three of Cups. There it is. This is great news, Aries. This is a real loved-up situation here. If you're looking at this as a relationship reading, very, very positive indeed. And it's a central card. It's the heart of the matter. Maybe, Aries, maybe you're aware of some of this going on already, and it's very positive. So with the Three of Cups, you get all the good things out of the Two of Cups, and also it's either divine spirit joining in, or maybe it's a group of like-minded friends, but in any case, it's generally speaking an upward spiral. There's lots of evidence of low-hanging fruit and kind of green magic in the earth. Also various cakes in boxes and tins here. I think they're cakes. I'm just deciding they're cakes. That's what they look like to me. But it's the cups suit. It's your longings, it's your desires, it's Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces energy, either people around you or in your chart. But Pisces energy particularly there is very, very favourable just because of that getting on with people and that ability to get things done, really. So that is extremely positive. All the characters in this card got big smiles on their faces. Bring it up close there. Alice doesn't look all that smiley to me. I don't know if she does if I turn it around this way. Strange what a computer screen will do to a card. But strange what reality will do to the outcome of a card reading. And this is what it's all about. So keep it real, Aries, because there are friends and it is a loved up situation. But look, that kind of energy can't last forever. That's the main thing to think about here. So make the most of it while it's going on and do not turn away from it, okay? So into Kyle Gray again, and I'm shuffling and saying, tell me more about the Three of Cups, please, in this reading for Aries. Tell me more, please, about Three of Cups. And we've got Bridget, Inner Strength. Gosh, I really love this card a lot. It came up a couple of days ago. And my real favourite card in this whole deck, if I'm honest. Why should you have favourites? I don't know. I'm not saying it should be your favourite. I'm saying it's mine. And it's telling us more about the Three of Cups there. It says, move back to wholeness and recognise that you have the power. And that is where this loved upness is taking you, Aries. Okay, it's friends, it's help, it's divine help, it's all kinds of things. Basically, the situation is orchestrated, and it is orchestrated quite strongly in your favour, Aries, when you get the Three of Cups. But we've had that focus thing already, and she's talking about moving back to wholeness. Okay, so this is a spiritual journey, the way this has come up, and that can be love, you know, it can be anything. It can be getting the car fixed. Anything might help you with that move back to wholeness, but recognising that you have the power. That's what really kicks behind in this situation, you know. Okay, maybe I should swear on my channel, but I just don't know. I don't swear that much in real life, so why swear on my channel? I wonder, excuse me, dropping cards all over the place, because I'm now shuffling and saying, let's have the outcome card in this reading for the sign of Aries, please, which I'm doing in the second week of August 2019, just at the time of the full moon in Aquarius, just at the time also of the very end of Mercury retrograde, which has been going on since July. There won't be another one till October. That's the good news about Mercury retrograde. And so what is the outcome card? And it is Nine of Cups. Now, this is a great outcome card. In old tarot traditions, I think particularly the Romany, the Gypsy fortune tellers, used to call this the wish card, and probably still do. It's number 9, it's very, very close to completion, and it's cups, you know, so longings and desires. What you've really been hoping for is going to manifest itself somehow when this card comes up, okay? But it is the end of that journey. We've got to go through Knight of Swords, be clear about what we're doing, be clear about why we're doing it, who's it going to help, etc., etc. All the little details of it, you want to be clear about those in your head, because Isis came up for focus with that one. We've had the Three of Cups, where the energy is there. Spiritual energy, friendship energy, love energy, it's there. It's very positive, it's very palpable, and it's taking you closer to being your own true self. You know, that's what it means when it says move back to wholeness. And then Nine of Cups, you know, we're nearly there. It's so positive. But are those cups full or empty? Maybe they're half full, maybe they're half empty, but that, friends, is not the way to look at it. Think of those cups as being half full and make a wish. And I think this chap smokes rather too much. Don't want to say too much about that, but that's what he does. Okay, tell us more about the Nine of Cups in this reading for Aries, please, Mr. Kyle Gray and your, what's it called, Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. Artwork, by the way, is by Lily Moses. I always like to mention the artist because they have a lot of magic with them to come up with these amazing images all the time. They really do. So what we got telling us more about the Nine of Cups, Horus, Cosmic Gateway. Wow, that's really good. That makes it look even more of a spiritual journey, you know. But when we go on a spiritual journey, it's not just something that goes on randomly in our head that we kind of don't find out about until after we die in this life, so to speak. It's actually a real thing, and that is the great thing about following a spiritual path. Eventually, you see that it is an actual real world thing. You see it playing out into reality everywhere. And Horus says, your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Okay, so it's happening already. That's why the Knight of Swords, right at the beginning of this spread, is so important, because it is happening already, so you do need to be clear. Wow, this is really positive, really powerful, Aries, and it's taking you in a direction which I am sure is going to bring you a lot more contentment in your life, because even if it doesn't bring money, even if it doesn't bring love from some other human being, the love of the universe is wrapping itself round you, and that's when things are going to get really good. That's when things are not just going to get interesting. If things aren't good, they're going to improve. If things are good, they're going to get even better. But, you know, Nine of Cups is an outcome. That is just fantastic, because that shows that it's still all to come. The best is yet to come, so to speak. But use this energy wisely, guys. This is the heart of the matter, this card. Okay, use that energy as wisely as you can, because this is a bit like, right, when you first meet someone and fall in love, the first few weeks. If we stayed like that right through our whole lives, someone would like have a stroke or a heart attack and die in fairly short order. And no one ever dies. I've said that twice. I'm a spiritualist medium. I just mean death of the physical body. But there's not much you can do with your worldly plans after the death of the physical body. So use it wisely, guys, okay? And while this loved up energy is here, make the most of it, okay? If you feel that you've cut yourself off in any way, this is a real good time to be social, to kind of have your feelers out there and just, you know, have a presence out in the world with your friendship group or, you know, whatever group of people is really important to you. Could be work, could be lovers, could be musicians. I don't know, but it's about other people, okay? Because this just does not happen without the love and the energy of other people. And they're around you somewhere, Aries. They really are. I am going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching. Thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe. Hit that. It's like down there somewhere. And it's like a red rectangle with subscribe in it. Tap the bell. Otherwise, YouTube might decide that you didn't really want to subscribe. And leave me a comment. I'll run out of these ideas in the end. Leave me a comment. We'll share the journey. Thanks very much again, Aries. Have a fantastic week. And peace to you.